This video is going to go over ebony pencils and colored pencils. An ebony pencil and the colored pencils, first off, some basic care information. They can't go into the automatic pencil sharpener. Instead, you need to use a handheld pencil sharpener. Also, you will notice you have several different types of erasers and blending stumps that you can try out. You also will see that you have something called Turpenoid in little containers that come with little Q-tip blenders. We never want to throw these away, even though they get dirty. The dirtier they are, the better they work. And then you have the two different types of eraser, a small eraser, a big eraser, and lastly, you have an eraser shield. So as you work, you want to just play with the quality of line, and can you get detail with both supply once you look at the quality of line, what about the tone of that line? So with ebony pencils, you can start really pretty dark, and then as you let up on pressure, it will slowly change. You can use your blending stump, and you'll want to practice this. This takes a lot of skill to learn how to slowly transition. A blending stump done in tight circles will smooth away any hint of line, and you can actually almost draw with that blending stump once it gets just a little bit dirty. And then your eraser can also be used as a media. You can shade with the eraser stick. Another fun trick is to actually hold your pencil on the underside of your hand. So your thumb is holding your weight and your pinky is holding the pressure. This allows you to get very light tones that again you can blend with the blending stump. The eraser shield allows you to add in details. You just hold it down over a section. And you will see that it can erase clean lines, so I would play around with that. When you switch over to colored pencils, you'll notice that there are many similarities. You can provide the same pressure with Prismacolor and get the same result, only this time it's changing the intensity of the color. You will also notice that with the colored pencils, you can blend and layer them. So it can be its own color, but it can go over top of another color. You will notice that the blending stump does not affect color pencil. Instead, if you're wanting to blend color pencil, you switch over to Turpenoid. This will stain your clothes, the paper, and the tabletop. It is an oil base, so if you get it on your hands, it's actually not harmful to you the way Turpenoid would be. Or turpentine would be. But you can use it, and you need to actually get quite a bit of oil down. You can see it's floating on top of the paper, and it needs to seep into the paper, but it creates a translucency. And then you can also try it out to see what it does to the the ebony pencil. You'll know that you have a good result when you flip your paper over and you can see the oil seeping through on the other side. But really, it doesn't, it kind of grays out your color pencil, which can create a nice effect, or your ebony pencil, but it really blends your color pencil. The trick is that this oil will never go away. So it's important to realize that even when it's dry, it's going to be there. So see how my color pencil doesn't react the same way as if I were to go to a space that didn't have that oil. So you can't undo that once you've done it. Let's see, what tricks am I forgetting? I think that's about it. Your job now is to play around with these media and see what can it do, what can't it do, and to get good at the craft of just working with this material so that it starts to feel natural to you. Some people will need to doodle and sketch and play for 20 or 30 minutes. Others of you have more experience with media similar to this and only need 5 to 10 minutes to feel very comfortable with these materials.